Ladies and gentlemen, this is KBW Breaking News Alert. As you can see, I'm literally fresh from the gym. I'm still sweating and shit. So basically, I'm at the gym watching iZombie. It's kind of a good fucking show. Don't knock it until you watch it. And a little thing pops up on my news ticker. And it's a tweet from John Moxley. And I said, uh-oh. And it said, quote, "I'm absolutely gutted to have delivered this news, but I'd rather it come from myself directly. In a nightmare scenario, a serious case of MRSA has returned in my elbow. The timing couldn't be worse, and the circumstances I am forced to pull out of my fight in All Out against Kenny Omega." First part, this is the risk you kind of take when you let your guys work outside your company. I get it, your company really doesn't like officially start yet, but he was kind of going on Uber turbo drive. Now I'm not, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know if this. I'm told it's an infection he got while he was in Japan. That's the stuff I was reading. So I don't know if this MRSA is that or not, but I mean, if it is, maybe the consistent wrestling that he I get it. He went into turbo drive. John Moxley is alive and well, and between the G1 Classic, indie shows, stuff like that, and apparently this has gotten him. But now, All Out, one of your main events, Kenny Omega, one of your biggest stars, especially as a wrestler, you're now missing that match that you've built for a few months now. So since Double or Nothing, when Kenny got thrown off the chips by Moxley, we've been waiting on this. So now there's no Moxley. Moxley also, just to let us know, he said he wants to apologize to all involved, mostly importantly to the fans. I'm incredibly frustrated and pissed off. I'll have the surgery this week to remove the bursa sac in my elbow and be done with it for good. But don't worry, it should be a quick recovery, and I will be 100% ready for AEW Wednesday nights on TNT. Still not a name for the show yet. Are we going? Is it Wednesday Night Dynamite for sure? Because it still is called Wednesday nights on TNT. Still, I expect All Out to be an amazing pay-per-view, and I hope all fans out there who are looking for an alternative, tune in. You'll be blown away by AEW and be excited to be a wrestling fan. I look forward to watching this myself as a fan. So no John Moxley at All Out. That is huge news. So of course people are kind of they're kind of waiting at first. The instant move was obviously, I know a couple people, knee-jerk reaction was like, who else could Kenny fight? And they thought it would be CM Punk. CM Punk obviously would be a crazy name real quick, but then it would look like more of a, it would look like a work at that point, because suddenly just so happens his elbow, but you wouldn't want to replace Moxley. That doesn't make any sense to replace him with Punk. You want Punk and him, you want them all in this, all in All Out, if you know what I'm saying. So it didn't take long. Kenny tweeted out, "Standby, period." And AEW jumped on this like white on rice. They didn't mess around for who was going to be able to work the event. And they pulled off something kind of crazy. Now, this is fun, but it's because it's a match that we were supposed to have, that we didn't. Then we didn't think he was even a part of AEW. One of the original guys who showed up at the first meeting, when they kind of announced everybody, Pac, which, I mean, I am pretty much equally excited as far as a wrestling match, because Moxley and Omega, you were going to get more of a fight. And I love Omega he is very good at everything he does, but he's a wrestler first. My man is a technical spot fest / just very good technical wrestler in the ring. That's the guy you want. If you're to really show off your product. And with Pac, that's a match we've been waiting for a while anyway. So as of course I'm reading a little story here off Ringside News, and they're correct. There's not really any storyline to build off of, but it's going to be a match that's going to be literally incredible. So nice quick catch by AEW here, where they kind of took a blow. They took a blow with losing Jon Moxley for the big pay-per-view before everything begins, and they grabbed Pac to come to Chicago. So either whatever travel bans he was under, he can now officially travel. I don't know what this means as far as, like, is Kenny going to lose another match now? I'm not 100% sure what all this means, but that's very good. I'm glad they were able to save something, because Kenny's too good to not get an opponent or to shortchange him on who his opponent would be. So we'll have plenty of Jon Moxley in the future. We'll be ready for Wednesday nights. He's going to be fantastic. He better be ready for week 3 when he comes down to Philadelphia. I'm trying to feel the paradigm shift. So apparently he should be ready though for the debut. It is what it is. Kenny Omega will now be facing Pac in it's a 12 to 6. So a little bit more on the recovery. Typically permitted within a few days of surgery. Your skin should be well healed within 12 to 16 days. So that's not bad. He should be good to go. 12 to 16 days of surgery, and after 3 to 4 weeks, your doctor will allow you to fully use your elbow. Your elbow may need to be padded and protected for several months. Not a problem. In 3 to 4 weeks, he'll easily be ready for October. So after this, he has September to lock it down and be ready for October, when AEW Wednesday nights begin live from Washington. So, guys, that is your breaking news. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for anything that we have in the future. I'll be uploading Raw today, SmackDown tonight, and potentially, well, obviously this is first because it was breaking news. Boop, 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 you know, something like that. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. If anything else is heard on this, or any other kind of crazy news leading into All Out happen, we will be your news source here at KBW. Whether it's me or maybe I'll break news when Mr. Disrespectful comes back from Florida. I don't know. I think he might have moved down there. That's just my thoughts. So from KBW, everyone here, me and the Invisible One, I would like to bid you adieu, goodbye, good night, bang, bang, bang. You know the deal. Guys, I'll see you later.